Hi guys, so yesterday I did the setup and now I'm going to make my first cut. So I'm going to make this and this is what I'm going to make. So let's put in the medium draft board. Here's the medium draft board. As you can see, it has a QR code. It's a Glowforge proof grade. So the camera inside the Glowforge will pick up the QR code and do the settings all by itself. So let's put this inside. And this is 12 by 20. So we're going to lift this up. And I'm going to put this inside. I hope you can see it. Move the camera closer. And I'm going to put it closer to the front of the crumb tray. And because I kind of touched that lens yesterday, or the mirror, I'm going to use the lens wipe and just clean it. I was like, oh my gosh, I touched it. So be that a lesson for you folks. I'm just gonna, I'm not sure if I can move it. But I'm just gonna use my lens wipe. Like I said, this came with it, but I went ahead and purchased some. It actually just smells like alcohol. So I'm just gonna, I just wiped it. And this is what is recommended. Lens wipe is recommended for all your cleaning of the lens and mirrors and stuff like that. So let's close it. I brought back my laptop. So this is the Glowforge that you can see. It says scanning, and it scanned it in. So it shows where the, it read the QR code. So over here it says medium draft board, which is, I believe it's an MDF. So this is the select tool. I'm going to select it because I want to move it so that I get the best possible. Okay, so it's, I think it's, I'm not sure. I guess that's okay. But, so I'm just going to put it there. And again, it's all automatic. I don't have to worry about the cut settings or power, speed, and all that. So this one is engrave. So you see it chose it automatically. And this one is score, score, cut, cut. So it's best to start with engrave and do your cuts last so that little pieces won't fall through. So let's try this, and I think it's gray, which means that it's not in where it's in cutting range. So you can see it's blue, so I think now it's okay to cut. So this little ruler tells me how big it is. So it's going to be almost 1.5 inches tall by 2.5 inches wide. So I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm assuming that that's what everyone is cutting. So when you get your machine, you get a 14-week trial of the premium. Again, I apologize, the AC is on, so it's probably loud, but please bear with me because it's super hot in Hawaii. So you get a 14-day trial. So you, I probably will not continue the premium because it's $50 a month, and I think you get a discount of 50%, so it's $24.99 a month, which is quite expensive. So I'm not going to continue that. And I'm going to hit ready. Your first print, congratulations. Some things to remember. Watch your Glowforge and don't leave it unattended while printing. If you have any problems, pull the plug in the back and contact support at glowforge.com. So I'm just going to say, I understand. It's auto-focusing. It's going to tell me, can you see? It's moving around. It's going to tell me how long it's going to take. And you can only use your Glowforge on Wi-Fi. So it has to go to the Glowforge servers and comes back. And that's what this preparing your print is. It is all done online. So that's kind of a bummer, I think. Hopefully they will change it. And I think that's why it takes so long for it to prepare. Okay, so it'll take me 4 minutes and 51 cents. Sorry, 4 minutes and 51 seconds. And you can see the glowing button. And let me bring it close so you can see everything. So now I don't need my laptop. I'm going to put it away. And, oh, sorry guys. So I am bringing this down so you can see. I kicked my tripod. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to hit it. First cut ever. Let's hope it works. Do you see how loud it is? I bought a fan, so I'm going to turn that on. Okay, let me bring up the camera a little bit. It says the print is done, but seriously guys, it is super smoky. So I don't know if that's normal. It was kind of coming out the cover. So let's open it up. So you can see, bring this down. So there it is. So these come masked on the top and bottom. So I hope it cut through. Oh yeah, it cut through really nicely. And I just have to take all the mask off. It's like reading almost. So I can get rid of these pieces. And I'm going to make some honeycomb pins so that I can pin things down through these honeycomb. Wait. Okay. Let's do something else. So I still have my proof grade. I put it back in. Let's close this. And here it is. So let's select it. And we can move it. I think, okay, I don't think I want this. So I'm gonna ignore that. I just wanna cut it. Okay, so that's good. So what you do is, engraving really takes a long time, so you click on which, so this is how it came in. So it says engrave, you can see on the bottom, and cut. So since I don't want that, I'm just going to click on that, and these are your options: engrave, cut, score, ignore. And I'm just going to ignore it because again, that takes a long time. And it says artwork in this step will be ignored. And then this one is cut, and it's a proof grade. So that's perfect. That's what I want. And I am going to, I want more than one. So I don't know if I can do that here. I don't know. What does this say? Insert shape. What does this say? Design details. No. I'm going to refresh the bed image. Text. I don't want to add text. I don't want that. Oops, I don't want this. So let's get. How do I? So let me see if I can just delete this. Delete. Yep. So hide this. So I guess I can't do more than one. And select. So let me select this. And what is this? Create outline, flip, flip. So it doesn't look. Position, scale. So this is just to change it. So I guess we can't put more than one on here. Huh. Alright, well I'll just print one. I'll just cut one and see how it works. So, oops. So that wasn't good. So I'm in the select tool and you want to select the whole thing, and I'm just going to move it again. Oops. If you make a mistake, you can undo anything. I'm using a MacBook. Command Z in Mac or Control Z undoes things on your computer. So I think I can move it. Yep. So let me move it. I want to, well, okay, so let's just do it right here. Again, I'm trying to save as much space as I can. So let's do that. I'm going to hit, somebody else told me that it's always good to set focus. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to set the focus and I'm going to set it there because that's where I'm going to cut it. So it comes over here and it'll focus. And it says focusing on the computer. And then once it's done, I think it says ready. So let's just wait for that to finish. And you can hear my fan in the background. I bought a 6-inch AC Infinity fan, but I must admit it still is stinky. Okay, so let's click the ready. See how long it'll take. And it should be fast because it's just cutting. So see, it's fast, 15 seconds. So let's hit the, see, it's blinking. So let me move my laptop again so I can show you guys what it looks like as it's cutting. And I hope, again, I'm sorry for making you guys dizzy. So let's click on that. And again, it's going to be super fast. Can't even see it because it's so fast. Oh, that was messed up. I guess it's not super accurate, the camera. So let me, oh, okay, so I guess it's done. It's making a noise. Alright, so anyway, you can see that kind of messed up right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to going to my computer. I'm going to do a bunch of them. I want to print like about 20 of them. And I'll print that or cut that. And I'll be back. Okay, so I fooled around with my Illustrator. So let's see if it works. So another way you can bring in files is by dragging it. So I'm going to drag it here. Oh, hopefully it'll work. Maybe not. Let's try it again. Okay. So this is processing. So again, hopefully it'll work. I made 20 of them. So I'm going to ignore the engraving and I just want to cut. So it might be somewhere else. So let's look for it. Okay, there they are. So I'm in the select. So I'm going to grab all of these and I'm going to bring it here. And you see that it changed color. So when it's off, it's gray, meaning I'm off the cutting area. So when I bring it here, it's orange. That means that it's good to go, and it's blue. So let's go ahead and go back to 100%. I'm using my 2 fingers, and it said this design contains many elements, so it grouped it for me. So again, I'm ignoring the engraving and I'm just going to cut it. So I'm hoping that it'll cut okay. So let's click on, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh the bed image again. And I turned this off because I have an external fan. So it's scanning. And it's ready. I'm going to set the focus one more time to over here. It's going to say focusing. And it brings the camera. And I think the camera, because it's in the middle and it's a wide, like a fish eye. So I think it's going to, the edges are a little bit distorted. So I think that's why this got messed up. So hopefully these will all cut okay. It's still focusing. Now it's ready. So I'm going to see how long it's going to take. It's preparing my print. Again, it's going to the Glowforge server. 4 minutes and 20 cents. Sorry, I keep saying 20 cents. 20 seconds. So let me move this out of the way. And let me bring this down so you can see the bed. And there's the glowing light again. Oh, sorry. So let's click that. And it'll happen right over here now. But yeah, guys, the smell is bad. I'm surprised. Even with the 6-inch fan that I bought, it's super stinky and smoky. Gosh, you guys, I can't handle this smoke. It's making my eyes water. I hope this is normal and I'm not doing something wrong. If something is wrong and you're a Glowforge expert, please write it in my in a comment below. Whew. It's cooling down now. It's all done. It did do it correctly. I was just getting all excited that it wasn't done correctly. So it says almost done. I guess it's extracting all the smoke. So I want to show you guys. This is my external fan. Sorry. So if you can help me and get some expert advice. So I have it, you know, how you're supposed to exhaust it from the back. I have this. And then I bought the special stuff from the Glowforge guy. I'll link it below. And the AC 6-inch to 4-inch infinity. And I'm having it go out my window. But it's on high, as you can see. But guys, it is so stinky. Is this normal? And like a lot of smoke. The smoke is coming out. You know, like I can see smoke over here, like in front of the, of course, most of it is inside the bed, but like I do see it outside. So let me know if that's normal, because like I'm freaking out. So let's open this up. So it did print good. I think it went through all the way. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll take all the masking paper off. And how this works is if you have, so these go in here. So if you want to stick things down, so let me get all these out and show you. So if you have a board that is kind of bowed, again, so stick. Even the wood pieces after, and I'm sure the acrylic stinks even more. So anyway, what you do is if you have a bowed, like it's not flat, or you have something light that you want to not blow, you know, because it'll blow away because there's a lot of air handling here. So what you do is you put these pins and it holds it down. So let's see if I know how to do this. Is it only one way? And it just goes all the way down. There you go. So can you see? That it holds it down, so it pins it in place, and it's called a honeycomb because that's what this thing is made. It's like a honeycomb shape. So you just put it in. Of course, I can't see because the light isn't good, but you just put it in the hole there. It just holds it down. You see? So I figured I'll need a lot of these for future projects. So that's why I printed 20. And then when you're done, just take it out. Of course it's tight because it has masking and everything. So anyway, just wanted to show you, those are the first 2 cuts that I wanted to do. And I'll do my first real project soon. Okay, thanks guys. Here's a couple pictures of my finished project. And it's all weeded. You can see the weeded paper masking on the right. Here's another video you might like, and a playlist. And as always, click on my face to subscribe. Thanks everyone. Aloha.